Mm,
Ay,
mo.
live na,
Kaya,
live na.
sorry ka na, makakan. Ano itong nakikitaan niya kon? Basta
Um,
nakikitaan mo lang akong Zoom na bakit may live na, no?
Oo, may the live, oo.
Oo. Sige. May danaduduwa nga kaadi akoan. So, bahin magtitinag-alog na kita. Yun na. Adi, nag-admit na akong dudua.
Ano yan, kitawag ko yung video phone.
Kuan. Pwede. Kuya, na-invite ko na ba ikaw sa Ninja Real Estate na group ko? Or na-open mo
Ako?
na? Oo.
Oo.
Nag-join ka na? Nag-join ka na?
Mm.
Member ka na ba?
Oo, five yung
Ah,
viewers. Mm-mm.
okay. Awesome. Sige. Sige. 5 viewers. Now, I'll just... Hi, mga coach. Hi. Hi. Bro, Errol, kikita mo yung yung chat.
Yes. Hi,
Sige.
Coach. Hi, Sir Ralph. Hello.
Ayan
Hi,
si Sir Gil
Sir
Higos. He's
Gil.
very...
Good
He's...
evening. Nag-dinner na kayo?
What am I trying to do? I'm just trying to refresh this. Well, there's a bunch of people. Magdi-dinner pa lang. Nice, nice.
Oh.
Bro, to be honest, uh, yung pag-post, after mo pag-post ng yung
ng,
post mo sa wall mo about joining the group. So
yeah.
from 140 members, I am now at 212 members. Thank you.
Madami ata yung taga CDPH na pumasok for some weird reason. Hindi ko alam sa kanila.
Buti nga din. Gusto ko din i-try na na may mga certificates din.
Pwede mo
That's
naman
an
siyang gawin.
motivation.
Yung ginagawa namin is Google Form and then parang Zapier lang to Google Slides.
Google Slides talaga.
For, para editable.
Sige. Hindi ko pa na stop yung waiting room. Just gonna let everyone in right away. So, hi guys. Hi, welcome. Let's go and look at the live feed from Facebook. Yeah, we got 8 viewers so far. Hindi ko alam, but... Sige, we're going to start na lang on exactly 8.
Okay.
Sige. So, nice. Bro. All right. Jamie, how do you pronounce that? Okay.
Lahat ba bro ng members dito sa group are focused more on real estate?
Most of them would like to most of them is marketers who wants to pursue real estate as their niche. And
I see.
then kumbaga, I have 70% members that are actual marketers and then 30% doon yung mga real estate professionals.
Okay din.
Yeah.
Wala akong clue sa real estate.
Ako na maghahandog nun sa group mo.
Oo. Kasi yung iba may na topic din all about how they could craft an offer daw for capturing leads for real estate. And then yun nga, timing din na, remember days ago I asked you kung pero pwede ka bang mag-ask ng burning questions din sa members mo para at least makakapag-craft ako ng slides. So yun din yung reason kasi meron din sa group nagtanong ng mga ganun, paano daw mag-craft ng offer for any business. So yun. And yun din yung itatopic na lang din natin yan.
Oo. Sige. Ayos. Since we have already 8, sige, 5 minutes pa. Ilan na mga viewers? We have 8 viewers over here.
We have 10. Hi, Jane, and then si Ma'am Thelma. Yes. Hello.
Okay. Bro, basta bisita ako soon.
Sige.
When ka kaya free?
Medyo busy ngayon.
Okay.
Oo, dahil
Sige
sa check-up shit. Mga follow-up check-ups.
Okay. Sige, mamaya na pag-usapan.
Sige.
Alright. 7:57.
Alright, we have 3 minutes now.
Oo. Okay. Sige bro, I think you can just share your screen na lang.
Okay. Alright. Sige. You cannot share your screen while other participant is sharing.
Yeah.
Wait.
Okay, go.
Alright. I'll try to...
Happy New Year din, Ralph.
Happy New Year. Wait. There. Can you guys see my screen? Ay, makikita yung slide. There. Good.
Guys, please type yes in the comments or in the chat if you guys can see the screen of Mr. Arrow, which is on the landing page master.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright. Yes daw. Yes. Sabi ni Ma'am Sofia. Alright.
Okay. Mr. Angelo, yes daw. Then
parang familiar ako with Bro Angelo for some... okay. Yeah, I think I'm familiar with him. I've been seeing him around. Yeah. Can see the screen now. Sabi ni Merk. Right.
Awesome. Sige. 7:59 na. Okay. Ay, ito pa si Pau. Pau Kalika. Last minute nag-join.
And dito si Sis Malu, isa din tong landing page designer, and then sabi niya ngayon wow, my market and my niche daw. Wow. Awesome seeing you here. Hello.
Landing page designer for ano?
For real estate din. Wow. I've been seeing a lot of her wins then, and actually not really seeing but hearing a lot of her wins dun sa ibang part ng tribe din, and I was like, hindi pa siya nagre-reach out. Gusto ko siyang makausap next time, pero sige, magre-reach out ako. One of these days.
Miss Malo, shinout out ka na niya. Mag-ingay ko na lang sa comments or sa Zoom kung nandito ka na. Lol. Sige. I think it's already 8 p.m. So let me see who just joined. Ah,
Eh,
hello, Pao, Pauline. Okay. So, guys, welcome. As you all know, I have invited a very, very, very special guest dito sa Ninja Real Estate Marketing and Conversions Mastery PH. And since most of you guys either have requested a landing page tutorial from me because it's one of the key parts of my whole flow and system to generating high quality real estate leads. And I wanted to make sure that you guys only get the top quality training here in this group kasi uh, you guys could say like what the hell Mr. Mon, ang ganda na sobra ng mga trainings mo, and it's just parang it beats out most of the other uh, paid content, and then you're getting it here for free. Kaya like what the hell kaya yung mapupunta sa mga sa mga paid content. So yun, I've invited Mr. Errol Chuzon. He's a very very close friend of mine. We go way back even before Tribe was a
yes,
thing. Oo.
yes.
Yeah, so huge history back then. Uh, nung unang nung unang nakita ko si Kuya Errol, uh, he was this huge graphic designer uh, guy, and then he was sharing to me yung it's not a proposal, it's more of yung resume mo, no?
Yes.
Tapos yung parang may level may level ng mga Photoshop and design. Tapos sabi ko, putya, ang ganda ng ng uh, ng resume niya. And dun sa pinagtatrabaho niya, nung nakita ko lang na pwede yung mga ganun, I wanted to apply right away dun sa sa Go Abroad. And then I wanted to be mentored by Mr. Errol personally. Tapos like from that to closing 20,000 USD projects just by doing design. It's something that I tried and I've had some success with it, but not as wild success as Mr. Errol. He found his place, I found my place, and now we're collaborating. And this one have been my dream collaborations in a long while. So here it is, Mr. Errol Chuzon, how to create a high converting landing pages.
Hi guys, good evening. Thank you Bro Almon for inviting me and being part here ng Deans of Marketing. So yun nga, by the way guys, if you don't know me, I'm just a landing page designer, and for today's topic, ayoko nang mag-intro kasi para at least we go straight to the point, and then if you have any questions, just interrupt me, and then we will answer it immediately. So yun nga, for today's talk, I'll be talking about how to create a high converting landing page. So yun, mag-start na ako. But before I start, I just want you to comment number 1 if you want me to start na, and number 2 if ayaw nyo pa. So yun, gusto ko lang padamihin yung comment sa sa yun nga, sa comment section. Comment 1 guys if you want me to start.
Yes, comment 1 guys. Let's flood this live up.
Alright, ayan si
One.
Ma'am Sophia, 1. Alright, awesome,
Miss
awesome.
Marilyn,
Ayun,
Miss Celia, Mr. Angelo. Woo! Nice.
okay. Okay, sige, one more, and then we can start. Okay, sige, start na tayo. So yun guys, I'll be talking about how to create a high converting landing page. And yun nga, these are the burning questions that Almon gave me, and also the most common questions na tinatanong sa akin when they are wanting to start creating high converting landing page. So number one na question, yung common is, can we make a landing page without a website? Next question is, how would we know if we need a landing page versus website? And then third is how to effectively capture leads. And then lastly is what are the critical elements of a high converting landing page. So for this presentation, guys, or for tonight, yung gagawin ko is I'm going to answer them one by one. All right? We're going to go through this one by one para mas maintindihan nyo. And at the end of this live session, I'm also going to be giving you the framework that I and my group is using to create high converting landing page. And yun nga, just a disclaimer din, yung framework na yun, once used properly, yung minimum na conversion nyo is not gonna be the industry standard na 2% to 5%. It's gonna be 25%. That's based on the results of the members of my group. So yun nga, once used effectively, again, once used effectively. So make sure na once you have downloaded it, you're gonna study it. So yun nga, let's start with the first question. Can we make a landing page without a website? Now, for me to answer this, we'd have to go back to the basic. So kailangan natin i-identify or i-define or i-differentiate na lang yung landing page versus website. So what is a website? Kasi the reason why we are coming here pala na ibabalik natin yung basic like landing page versus website is that yung website is actually a buzzword. All right? So para siyang household name na pagsabihin na gusto kong mag-online business, automatically yung first impression ng businesses, especially if they don't have any knowledge sa marketing, their first instinct or first impression is that they would say na I need a website. When in reality, it doesn't mean that they need a website. So yun nga, for us marketers, we have to know the difference para we would know how to help them effectively. Okay? So yun, what is a website? So website is a collection of web pages. Again, yung keyword guys is collection of web pages. And it's under one domain name with the intention to either provide information or to sell products and services. So yun guys, website collection of web pages. Like meron silang homepage, merong about page, merong blog page, merong article page, or whatsoever na other pages, or like pricing pages. That's a website. Meron silang navigation. Okay? So now let's proceed to the next. What is a landing page? So eto na. Landing page is a single web page. So kanina, pag website, collection of web pages. Pag landing page, it's just a single web page that isolates the visitor to focus on one conversion goal. Now, if you are wondering, dyan pa lang malaki na yung difference nila. Kasi yun nga, yung website is yung purpose niya is to either inform or to sell. Where when yung other naman, yung landing page is focus sa isang conversion goal. Now you might be asking, what the hell is a conversion goal? So, ito yung samples ng conversion goal. Number one, say for example, pag pumunta ka sa facebook.com and you are not logged in yet, tas may nakalagay doon na form, 'di ba? May nakalagay na form, that's sign up. So meaning yung conversion nila is sign up. All right? Next is actually may nagtanong sa group mo din, bro. Dito sa group na kailangan bang magbigay ng ebook to capture leads? And yun nga, if you would give an ebook, like you would allow people to download an ebook in exchange of for their email address, that's also a conversion goal. All right. The next conversion goal is when you go to Lazada and you want to add to cart kasi sale. So that's also a conversion goal. All right. Any questions so far? May questions kayo? Like baka may questions kayo. Kindly type in sa sa comment section na if may question kayo. If none, just comment one and then I'll proceed. So, wait lang tayo ng konti.
Go guys. Let them know if you have any questions so far. So we got a one from Mr. Ralph, a one from Miss Christina, Owen from Mark Alvin. Everyone's pressing 1.
Yeah, kasi baka gumagamit na naman ako ng jargon, so I want you guys to stop me and sabihin mo, hoy, hindi kita naiintindihan, so that I could also try to define it and to make it more understandable for you guys. So yun, siguro we can proceed. Okay, sige, proceed tayo. So, eto na guys. Eto yung key differences ng landing page and website. So, we will go deeper na. So, eto siya. Medyo may mga jargons na dito ng konti. Pero I'll try to explain it in simple terms pa. So, yung main difference talaga ng website and then landing page is nasa functionality and then sa purpose. And we can differentiate them in a form of a table. So, okay. So, meron tayong 5 criteria na titingnan. Number 1, yung purpose. Second is traffic source. So, when we say traffic source, sa online, it's a term wherein saan ba galing yung mga website visitors, right? Traffic is website visitors, yung mga tao na pumupunta sa website mo or nag-view ng webpage mo. So those are traffic source, right? The next is navigation. Like, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar, like pag pumunta kayo sa Lazada, for example, and then tinitingnan nyo yung categories ng products, like punta kayo sa kitchenware, punta kayo sa mga toys, punta kayo sa clothing or gadgets. Yung pag-click-click ng categories na yun, those are navigation. Okay? Para mas ma-simplify natin. So, the next criteria that we would look at is the decision. Decision ng buyer. And lastly, yung optimization or improvement. Kasi it's always important na kailangan natin i-consider na kailangan ma-improve yung conversion or pagkukuha ng makaka-produce ng income sa atin. So, okay, start tayo sa website. In terms of purpose, like what I've said a while ago, yung purpose ng website is brochure kasi it provides information or either provides information or to sell. So as you can see, if nasa website ka, pag pumunta ka sa article, you are actually browsing through other stuff and like you don't have any guarantee na bibili yung visitor na yun. Kasi maybe they are just browsing for more information, which functions like a brochure then. Now, sa landing page guys, sa landing page, yung purpose niya talaga is to convert the visitor. Like, kung gusto mong magbenta, automatically, yung andun lang is buy button. Walang articles, walang blog. Like, andun lang talaga yung form or di kaya button. Right? So, yun yung purpose ng landing page. Now, for the traffic source, guys, for the website, dahil nga articles, it's best or mas makakakuha yung website ng traffic if it's geared toward making articles kasi most of the traffic came from organic or search. Yung magta-type ka ng how to write a blog, tapos may lalabas na mga website na pwede mo i-click sa Google, tapos mapupunta ka sa article ng website na yun. So those are organic or search. Okay? Now, sa landing page, it's best to use landing page if you are gonna be using ads, like Facebook ads, or Google ads, YouTube ads, or any other advertising platforms. Okay? So next is navigation. Yun nga, sa Lazada, madami yung navigation, like if you want to go to other categories. While sa landing page, walang navigation dun. The only thing that you would see there are the information ng product na binebenta and then yung call to action. Call to action might be in a form of yung input fields or form or might be in a form of a button. Like buy button, add to cart button, mga ganyan. So, yung decision sa website, guys, it is prolonged versus sa landing page, it is very quick. Now, bakit prolonged sa website? Kasi nga, dahil sa dami ng navigation links, users or visitors might probably click to other links. And yung mangyayari, madidistract sila. Madistract sila, hindi na sila bibili. While sa landing page, since isa lang yung call to action doon, like form lang, like button lang, alam nila yung anong gagawin nila. Would I need to buy or I would just leave? at least na pre-qualify mo na sila dun pa lang sa landing page pa lang. As compared sa website, medyo mahirap siyang i-track, which leads to optimization, yung improvement. Like, ang hirap-hirap ma-improve yung conversion ng website kasi nga, there are tons of factors. One visitor might go to FAQ, one visitor might go to pricing, and then isa-segment mo pa yun kung like, paano ko sila mapapa-sign up kung pumupunta sila sa pricing, parang ganun. As compared to landing page na, ay hindi nag-convert to, what if i-change ko lang yung kulay ng button? So, mas mabilis sa landing page. Kaya tinatawag lang na split testing and mabilis lang siyang i-edit as compared to website na many variables kasi you would have to also consider kung saan yung other pages na vinivisit nila. So, those are the main difference of website and landing page. Before I proceed, do you have any questions, guys? Hindi ako proceed hanggat hindi tayo baka may clarification kayo.
So questions muna, guys.
Yun. Comment 1 if no questions or clear siya. And comment your questions if you have any, and then we'll try to give you more clarification.
Questions, leave them in the comments in the Facebook Live. Tapos sa Zoom, just type it in the chat.
Muntikan na akong magmura. Ay, baka bawal pala.
Kailang hindi naman tayo YouTube dito eh. Hindi tayo madi-demonetize.
Hindi tayo madi-demonetize. Hindi ko kasi maklik.
Ayun. May question, bro.
Yo.
From Maria Cristina Pinar. Does that mean we cannot get traffic in Facebook ads alone? We need a landing page to gather traffic? How do you answer that?
Yeah, to be honest, that's gonna depend on what your conversion or what your marketing campaign goal is all about. Kasi when you say traffic, like you could drive your traffic by getting page likes. The question is, would it increase your income? If not, wouldn't you agree that it would be in your best interest if you could collect their information? Kasi you cannot control the algorithm of Facebook or any advertising platform. And most of the time, it's best to capture those information using landing page. And yung iba, yung ginagamit nila is Messenger chatbot. However, based on what I know right now, meron na naman changes si Facebook policy and then also the Messenger. So, yun nga. As like for me, medyo old school kasi ako. I don't like things na medyo mabilis mag-change. So I always use landing page in terms of getting conversions or maybe contact information para at least I could follow up with them maybe via SMS or maybe via email, stuff like that. Like yun. Did I answer your question?
Miss Maria Cristina, did Earl answer your question? Just say yes in the chat if he did. And mag-rant ka sa chat kung hindi pa nasasagot.
Sige, habang nagtatype si Miss Maria, I'll answer Miss Sophia muna. Would you recommend WordPress in creating a landing page? Yes and no. The reason why I am saying yes and no is that para sa akin lang to like based on my experience, I'm always gonna be using a tool na built siya for split testing, like yung may data na kaagad. Kasi if you use WordPress, you'd have to install Google Analytics. Now, when you have Google Analytics, it's very, very, very hard to track there kasi complicated yung UI niya or yung user interface niya. So, it's like if you are not a techie person, I wouldn't really recommend it. Mas maganda pa rin yung gagamit ka na lang ng other landing page builders na pagtingin mo, ganito pala yung stats ko. Kasi the most important for us is to make it easier for us to manage our business as well, or manage our marketing campaigns as well. So that's just for me. And other thing that I hate about WordPress is that meron na kasi ngayong mga website builder tools like Elementor, Divi, Oxygen. Now, if you're gonna be using Divi and then Elementor, parang mabilis siyang gamitin, right? For us users, mabilis siyang gamitin. The problem there is dahil sa code na generate na Elementor tsaka Divi, bumabagal yung load speed. Pag bumagal yung load speed, nasisira yung experience ng website visitors or yung mga nag-click sa ad mo papunta sa landing page. Now, pag mabagal yung load speed, Facebook platform or any other advertising platform would penalize you, causing your cost per acquisition to increase. And if you're a marketer, you always want to lower your cost. So I wouldn't recommend using WordPress for those reasons. Kaya if you are looking for landing page builder, I'd probably suggest using Unbounce or maybe Swipe Pages. Ano pa ba? Siguro ano kayong
Yung
go high.
Webflow yung gusto ko.
Oh,
Pero
yun.
it's too complicated for yung mga
Yes.
starters pa lang.
Yes.
Pero ClickFunnels, do you recommend that? Kasi sabi mo last time, parang that's getting yung mga servers na pupuno na, di ba?
Yes. Sa ClickFunnels naman, for that issue, actually yung issue nila is sa totoo lang, nasa back end. Kasi they are trying to be a unicorn company. Hindi sila nagfo-focus sa core focus nila. They are also wanting to offer those email automation services. Na yung nangyayari, pinipenalize yun ng ad platforms. Tendency, tataas na naman yung cost mo. So, you'd rather use like a tool na focus lang talaga siya in terms of building landing pages. So, yun nga, if you would ask me what I would recommend na super easy lang in terms of looking at your stats, number one is Swipe Pages. By the way, I'm a brand ambassador there, kaya nire-recommend ko siya. Pero yun nga, super fast talaga yung load speed niya. Second is Unbounce, go high level kasi yun sila yung parang easy lang matingnan yung stats, which is very very important in terms of reporting to your client, or if you are running your campaigns yourself sa business mo, it's very easy there to track everything. So yun yung for me for recommendation ng tools. I think na-answer ko na din yung question ni Sir Brian, ano yung tools na pwedeng gamitin pang create ng landing page? Yeah.
Yeah, I think you've also answered yung unang question ni Pao.
Yes.
Tsaka ano yung important skills na kailangan isang landing page
Yes.
designer.
Ano yung question?
Ano daw yung mga important skills na kailangan ng isang landing page designer?
Alright. So,
as minus Pao.
Yeah, I think I know Pao, pero sige.
Kasi hindi mo siya alam ko.
For me lang the most important skill of any designer is number one is to grab an attention ng target audience. Yan lang. You don't have to be great in graphic design. You just need to know how to use typography and yung mga emphasis, like paano mo mapapaklik sila sa button. Yan lang. Kahit pangit yung design mo, kahit sobrang plain yung design mo, as long as you can create something that is contrasting, that's very, very good na. Like for example, Reddit. As you can see, Reddit only uses 2 to 3 colors. Black, white, and then yung red na button nila. The reason for that is mas mabilis maklik yung buttons kasi it's very contrasting as compared to the white and then black. So that's an important skill. Pero if titingnan mo yung interface ng Reddit, sobrang pangit siya. Like kahit siguro elementary na magde-design, kayang gayahin yun. Pero they are earning millions for knowing how to use contrast or to drive attention to that specific button or the call to action. So yun.
Yeah. Mr. Mark Alvin Magdayo has question.
Sure.
Advisable po ba ang website sa mga services ang offer or okay lang ba if landing page? Ang goal is to book a schedule. So, yeah,
Okay.
I have an opinion to this, pero let's hear yours first.
Okay. For me lang ha. For me lang. Um, I'd still probably use landing page kasi number one for me it's very easy for to test, like for example, I know na yung call to action mo is to book a schedule with you. Now, the question there is what's your guarantee that you're gonna be attracting a lot of people who wants to book with you? 'Di ba?
Mm.
So, parang wala ka ding guarantee. Now, for the website, yung mangyayari din dun, mahirap mong matest kasi baka papunta lang sila sa articles mo. And then hindi pala sila magbubook. Sa landing page, like you could test another offer. Instead of a book a schedule with you, pwede kang mag-offer ng free audit. And it would act like something na free audit but it would still schedule a call with you. So, mabilis mo siyang matest. So, for me lang, if you are a service provider, I'd probably still test using landing page first as compared to website. Kasi landing page is geared towards or designed for getting quick wins as compared to, longer wins.
Yeah, same. So, ako din, whatever's the fastest way for you
Yes.
to achieve that action or that conversion, you go with that. And ako din, believe that a landing page will help you achieve that goal faster. Pero kung ang gusto mo is to get paid more, just offer both and just separate yung landing page tas the website as an entirely separate thing. Pero yung magiging goal mo for the landing page is just to basically book a call. Tapos yung purpose naman ng website is right here according to the slide is a brochure of everything that they need to know about the business. So, yun. Do you still want to answer all these other na-type na ni Miss Pao yung yung mga tools, unbounds, things coach, is almost solid. Okay. Zerbly, I'm just checking out. Okay, I think we can move forward. Guys, type in the chat one if we're ready to move forward. Also type in the comments in the Facebook Live if we're ready to move forward.
All right.
One.
Awesome. Okay na.
Okay.
All
Sige,
right.
let's go.
All right. So next, we will compare website and landing page in a little bit of an analogy naman yan para mas may imagine nyo yung meaning ko. Now, let's pretend that this bottle is a website. Okay? And then yung water inside that bottle, that's your traffic or those are the people, yung mga website visitors mo. Now, yung takip ng bottle, imagine lang natin na that's the call to action or yung form or maybe the buy button. And then etong mga butas na to, those are the navigation links like the FAQ, the blog, the footer, the home page, the pricing, and then the about us. Now, quick question guys. If you are going to drink the water, would you be able to drink it considering na madami yung butas? You'd probably answer no. Kasi nga, there are a lot of leaks which causes leakage. Yan yung nangyayari sa website, guys. Which is also the reason why I mentioned a while ago that website are used for brochure. Kasi nga, a lot of people might go to other pages na hindi mo intended na pumunta sila doon. Yung goal mo is papunta sa call to action. Now, let's go to the next analogy. Let's pretend this is a landing page. And yung bottle, yan lang yung information and yung button niya dyan is call to action lang. Like, buy button, maybe download button, maybe subscribe button, maybe just a contact information. Like, lalagay nila full name and then email address and then button. So, yun. it's gonna be easier to convert people using landing page based on this analogy. So, yun, let's proceed. Now, for the first question, can we make a landing page without a website? The answer is yes, but it would depend on the marketing goal of your client or you. And since landing page and website have a huge difference, again, meron silang malaking difference. So magdedepende din yan sa marketing goal mo. If your goal is to educate a lot of people and to attract via SEO, then go ahead, by all means use website. But if you're in a tight budget and then you want to convert people immediately to test your offer, then I'd probably recommend using landing page instead. Right? So yun, let's proceed to the next question kasi we've already answered the first one. Now, how would we know if we need a landing page versus website? So, may tinatawag tayong fit test. Alright? The fit test. Actually, these are the same questions that we can ask our real estate clients. This would allow us to know kung yung need ba nila is website versus landing page. And guys, if you use this effectively, you don't need to have a portfolio. If you would be offering a landing page right now, you'd probably don't need a portfolio para makuha mo yung client. Just by asking this question, right? So this will instantly position you as an expert. Now, ito yung first question, the fit test. What's the one action you want your customers to do inside your website? Now, as you can see guys, sa first question, yung ginamit ko is website instead of web page. Kasi nga, most clients, yung website is a household term. So, just use their term. Let them be. Okay? Pero, ito yung trick question dyan. What's the one action? It's for you to identify kung ano yung nagmamatter sa kanila. It's for you to know kung ano yung nagpapatulong sa pagpalaki ng income nila. Kasi if sabihin nila na the one action is to let people go to the FAQ. Okay, sige, gamit na tayo ng website kasi FAQ lang naman, di ba? Pero pag sabihin nila na, well, I want to get a lot of signups. All right, at least I know that the marketing goal is for signups. At least I know that you need a lot of leads kasi sign up. Right. The next question is, how are you attracting your ideal customers to your website? Is it via SEO or via ads? Now guys, dito pa lang, if sumagot silang SEO, automatically yan, kasi kanina, di ba, when we compared website and then landing page, yung traffic source ng website is organic or search. SEO is all about search. Now, if they say, if they answered SEO, you would know that they would need a website. Pero pag sabihin nilang, ads, automatic yan. Like, no doubt, they need a landing page. Pag sabihin nilang both, they'd probably need a landing page pa rin. Kasi ads would give the landing page would give them quick results when they're using ads. So yun, those are the trick questions. Next is, pag sabihin natin, mayroon kasing mga clients talaga na hindi naman na parang feeling lang nila na alam nila yung kailangan nila. So this is another trick question, parang trap question to. So sabihin nila, well, I want to attract a lot of people using SEO. Okay. And by the way, currently, how's the performance of the website in terms of generating income? Because you said that you are getting traffic via SEO. Pag sabihin na, wala pa eh, well then that means hindi talaga nila alam yung sinasabi nila. So you'd probably still need to use landing page. Okay? So yun, another trap question for them. It's for you to pre-qualify if they know what they're saying. Kasi if they can give you stats like, well, I'm getting 70% of my traffic based on search or organic, then that means that's true. Alam mo na kailangan nila ng website. Okay? And lastly is, you would ask, what's your follow-up strategy for customers who aren't ready to buy upfront? Now, bakit natin tinatanong to? Usually kasi guys, when you are offering landing page or when you are creating high converting landing page, what you're actually trying to sell there, or what you're actually offering there, is just to get leads. Most of the time when you're offering landing page or any marketing campaign, most of the time you are just getting leads, and you are not giving a client a guarantee that those leads would convert into a sale. Kasi always yan eh, it would go hand in hand. If you're the marketer, hindi ikaw yung magbebenta niyan, kasi kailangan din yan ng push ng ng client. Siya yung magbebenta niyan eh. Now, yung problema is that may mga clients na mahilig lang talagang, like, I'm not saying all ha, but based on experience, may mga clients lang talaga na nagbe-blame. Ang pangit ng leads mo. Madami yung leads ko pero wala akong nako-convert.
Yes.
Like ano ba to? Like, seriously guys, you would hear tons of people complaining that they are not getting sales, when in reality the problem is not your landing page or your Facebook ads, but their follow-up strategy.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's the
Tama.
reason.
Nakaka-relate.
Yeah, that's why we are asking, what's your follow-up strategy? As you know, some people would not convert immediately, right? As you know, some people would not trust your brand immediately, right? So what's your follow-up strategy? If they said na meron silang magko-call sila, okay, that's your call. I can give you tons of leads, but I cannot guarantee any sales because you'd have to do the push, right? Now, pag sabihing wala, ito yung pinakamatindi. Pwede kang mag-offer ng email, pwede kang mag-offer ng SMS marketing. Question, do you need to know how to do email marketing and SMS? No, you don't. Yung pwede mong gawin, mag-outsource ka sa iba, nakatulong ka na, nakakuha ka pa ng commission. So yun, that's already an upsell. It's more money for you. So that's the fit test. Para malaman mo kung kailangan nila ng landing page or a website. So yun, we've already answered the second question. How would we know if we need a landing page versus website? The fit test, the 4 questions. So that's the discovery question. Now, may question kayo guys. Ako muna yung magtatanong. Natapos na natin yung second day. Questions. Are you guys learning, or are you getting any value from this live session right now? Kindly comment 1, or ano na lang, sige, comment 1 na lang para mas madali sa inyo if you are getting any value. If not, sige, mag-comment kayo ng 2.
Ay, hindi nakikinig si Mr. Hill. Ito yung sa...
Ay, sorry.
Carry pa po. Okay.
Alright. So, medyo madami naman pala yung yung nakakakuha ng value, no? Okay. Sige. Guys, I'll go ahead and proceed na ha. So, next question that we need to answer is how to effectively capture leads. Alright? So, medyo nakalimutan ko yung slide, pero sige, we'll go along. Alright. Sige guys,
Yeah.
before we go to the capturing leads, or ano yung question ulit? How to effectively capture leads, we'd have to know the 4 pillars of a sales funnel or the customer journey. And ito yung 4 pillars na of sales funnel. Yung acronym nito guys is PORN. I love porn. Like, who doesn't, right? So, yung P stands for, yung P is stands for prospects. Syempre, when you are selling something, number 1, you would need customers, right? So prospects, yung P. Next is offer, right? When you are trying to sell something, anything like real estate or even toys or even sabihin na natin underwear, you'd still need to have an offer, which is the next one. And the next is R, which means route or the marketing channel. Saan mo siya bebenta? Would it be via Facebook ads? Would it be via Instagram? Would it be via Lazada? Or those are the marketing channels. And last is the nurture. All right? The nurture. Paano yung follow-up strategy mo? So yun. That's the porn. That's the four pillars of a sales funnel. Prospects, offer, root, and then nurture. Now guys, as you can also see in my slide, sa offer and then nurture, meron siyang parang star na pula. Kasi dyan nagkakamali yung most marketers, actually even marketers, like even experienced marketers, they are still having problems sa offer. And most
Yes.
businesses, mas nagkakaroon din ng problema sa nurture or sa follow-up. Kasi ang galing nilang mag-target, ang galing nilang maghanap kung saan sila kukuha ng traffic, pero hindi sila marunong mag-craft ng irresistible offer, and hindi din sila marunong mag-take advantage kung paano ma-follow up yung prospects. Doon sila nakakaproblema. So, in this question, we'll answer this by helping you guys on what offers to use. Alright? So, yun. Ito kasi, again, it's the biggest mistake. Now, if we relate marketing into dating, you can't ask someone to marry you on your first date. And yet, most marketers and businesses would obsess on selling their products to the people who just saw their brand the first time. Like, yung iba, like, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar, like, kung nag-scroll kayo sa Facebook, like, kahit kahit hindi nyo namang kilala yung brand, parang magbebenta kagad, buy this shit and stuff like that. And that's not that wouldn't really help that much. They may get money, but the question is kumusta yung return on ad spend, 'di ba? Kasi you cannot ask someone to marry you on your first date. So yun. Now, paano natin makokorek yun? Paano natin ma-address yung problema sa pag-craft ng offer? What we need to do is to understand lead temperatures and offers to use. Alright? Now, meron tayong pyramid, guys. Ito yung lead temperature. Okay? So, kung titingnan nyo, may mga percentage, 10, 30, 60. Now guys, for the people na I described a while ago, yung immediate na nagbebenta sa ads, sa totoo lang guys, what you are attracting are the impulsive buyers. Those are just the top 10%. Pero yung 90%, yung warm and then cold, hindi mo pa sila natatap. So let's define each temperature first. So number one, yung 10% of the population, impulsive buyers, yung nga, mabilis lang bumili, like, shit, ang ganda nito, bibilhin ko na. So yun. Those are the impulsive buyers, and they may also be part of your past clients who trust your brand. Kumbaga, kilala ka na nila. So those are the 10%. The next is warm leads or warm prospects. These are the problem and solution aware but looking for brands they could trust. So say for example, if you are helping real estate owners to, or what do you call this, real estate
Real estate
agent,
sellers na lang.
yeah, real estate sellers para makakuha sila ng leads. Now, it's gonna be hard for them to to get tons of sales kung hindi ka din gumawa ng content for them. Kasi yung iba na mga home buyers, they would buy from an agent that they would trust. Which is also the reason, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Ryan Serhan, yung
Yes, I
parang
am.
top, top na real estate agent ngayon. What he's doing is he is educating a lot of people about home buying and stuff like that. Why is he doing that? Kasi yun nga, a lot of home buyers or real estate buyers are problem and solution aware, but they are looking for someone they could trust. And for you to gain their trust, you'd have to create tons of content. Okay? So
Okay
next,
lang if mag-interject ako.
go.
Okay, so guys, like Mr. Earl said, 90% of what you're going to be attracting for your Facebook ads when you're going to be generating leads for the real estate market, yung 90% na yan, they will really convert only on the third or on the sixth month. That's why wag kayo mag-expect na on the first and the second month magkakaroon sila ng sales because talaga the leads of that you have generated has is under the cold and the warm audience. So just like also what Mr. Errol said, you need to keep on putting out content. And our version of that is actually just follow up because when you follow up to them, it puts you back on the top of the minds of the leads that you have generated. And content also does the same thing. Follow up is more of just like one to one, but content is, one to many. And it's a good thing if you do that in sync, uh, both in sync. So you have your sellers and agents actually follow up with the leads and then you make them put out content. Just search Mr. Ryan Serhant, Tom Ferry, and then yung si Priselo because those are the top three na mga agents or and brokerages that do content very, very well. So yeah, thank you, Mr. Arrow. You can now proceed.
Hey, thank you, bro,
Yeah.
for that. Yun, for the next naman, yung 60, they are problem aware but solution unaware. Like, wala akong bahay, pero ang problema nila, they don't know where they could buy it. Like, meron bang foreclosure ngayon sa pag-ibig? Mga ganun. Like, di ba? Like, if, like for me, I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to search na for preparation din. So, yun yung ano, yung cold. Problem aware, but solution unaware. Now, ano yung ano natin? Yung offer for each temperature. Kasi, yung tanong sa atin is, kailangan ba e-book yung ibigay para ano, para para makakuha ng leads? And eto lang yung sagot ko, it could be yes and at the same time no. Number one, why yes? Kasi baka nga interesado yung tao na i-download yung ebook mo. But the second is, what's your guarantee na they would read that ebook? Yung goal kasi natin is to make them trust us. Okay? So what's your guarantee that they're gonna be reading an 80-page or maybe a 10-page ebook? Sabihin na lang natin 10-page ebook. Wala kang guarantee. Kaya we'd have to adjust our offer depende sa temperature. Okay? So yun, for cold audience, yung potential offer natin is number 1, checklist. Number 2, cheat sheet. Number 3, reports. Number 4, infographics. Now, as you can also notice guys, checklist is a quick glance lang. Like pag tingnan mo yung downloadable na yan, mabilis lang nilang makukonsume. Now, why are we doing that for cold audience? Kasi nga, they are problem aware but solution unaware. What they need is a quick search and then a quick answer. So yung goal mo is to just get their contact information and be able to see kung ano yung ma-offer mo in a form of a checklist or maybe a cheat sheet or maybe reports naman lang or infographics. Anything na mabilis nilang ma-consume within 5 minutes. Okay? So those are the offers for cold audience. Now, the next, warm audience. What's going to be a great offer for warm audience? Number 1, quiz. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar sa, ano ba yun, yung mga naglalaro, yung mga OMG, like, parang sino kang celebrity na mga ganun. Like yung quiz. Like, you might find it funny, but that's a
It
warm,
works.
yeah, it works. It gets your contact information and you are already warm. Kasi nga, say for example, meron kasi akong sinagot dati, tas parang sinabi na, anong tatawag nito? Basta yung point niya is, kung Avenger ka, sino ka dun? Syempre, fan ako ng Avenger eh. So, sumagot ako. Kasi I wanted to know kung sino nga ba yung personality ko. And yung nakuha ko is si Black Panther anyways. So, kahit gusto ko si Spider-Man, Anyways, pero yun nga, after
Palit
that,
tayo, bro.
tapos,
Sige.
tapos dahil dun guys, I've been retargeted and then nanood talaga ako ng Avengers multiple times. So yun, for the warm audience. Baka sabihin nyo kasi na yung mga meme and then mga funny quiz, hindi gumagana yan. You just have to know your angle or positioning. Next potential offer for warm audience is webinar. Alright? Now, what we are doing right now is webinar. Okay? We are like, kung bebentahan kayo, it's actually considered as, as a warm audience because you are engaging here. And lastly, potential offer for warm is case study. Now, as you can also notice, from cold na 5 minutes lang, quick glance, sa warm, medyo humihingi ka na ng konting commitment. Yung commitment dito na hinihingi mo is time. From the potential offer na cold na 5 minutes, the next is at least nag-spend na kayo ng 1 hour, 30 minutes. Like, answering a quiz would take you at least 15 minutes. Or sa webinar, you'd at least spend 1 hour. Case study would make you spend like 15 to 30 minutes. So yun, kasi there are two types of commitment when you are selling to someone. Yung commitment nila based on time and then based on money. Sa warm, yung kailangan mo lang sa kanila is their time. Now, for the hot buyers, since you know that they've already spent time with you, eventually nagtitiwala na sila sa'yo, the next offer for that is the paid demo. Pwede ka nang magbenta ng demo, pwede ka nang magbenta ng paid trial, pwede ka nang magbenta ng paid consultation. Just like what, I'm not sure, nakalimutan ko kung sino yung may sabi na pwede ba yung schedule a call with me. Now, you would be attracting hot leads actually. You would need to attract hot leads. If you could offer like two steps way na lang na kukunin mo muna yung cold audience na pwede ka magbigay ng checklist and then i-warm up mo na lang sila before ka magpa-schedule ng call. It would really help you para mas maka-charge ka ng malaki if you are a service provider, para at least when they do or book a consultation with you, at least it's gonna be paid instead of free. So yun, I hope you find this pyramid scheme helpful. Alright, so sige, proceed tayo. So here's how your potential customer journey would look like based on the pyramid na ginamit natin kanina or tiningnan natin kanina. So yun, number 1 is sa ads. Sa ads, yung binebenta doon is clicks lang, alright? What we want is for them to click on the first landing page or para ma-redirect lang sila sa landing page. And for the first landing page, which is called the opt-in page, yung goal natin dyan is to get their information quickly. Alright? As soon as possible. The reason why we want to do that is we will follow up with them. As the saying goes, the money is in the follow-ups. Kaya, once we get their information, we'd have to nurture them, we'd have to follow up with them. Now, once we know that they trust us, we will then redirect them to the sales page. Ito na yung paid consultation, ito na yung anything na binebenta mo. So, yun yung customer journey mo. So now we have answered the third question, which is how to effectively capture leads. So again, guys, I'm gonna ask you another question. Did you find the answer to the third question valuable? Kindly comment 1, and if you have any questions, paki-comment na lang or paki-chat. Baka may questions kayo. 1, uy, andito pala si Guro Ira. Hi, Guro. Hi, Pau. Si Madam Jess, ayan, may mga quote-quote pa.
Oo, sobrang dami.
May questions tayo, bro.
Wala akong nakikitang questions. Ito kay Miss Mary Christina. Medyo, medyo confused pa po pero try ko analyze. Bale, FB ads muna, then landing page. Then, saan po pupunta? Well, in the case of the real estate industry, it's going straight to their CRM. Tapos, yun, you're going to nurture them via email and SMS. And of course, they have to have the duty to actually call these leads up and close them. Hindi nyo responsibility yung mag-close. You're just marketers. So, most of the sellers, mga real estate agents dito sa Philippines, Excel or Google Sheet lang talaga gamit nila for CRMs. Kaya ang daling mag-upsell ng CRM setup dun sa kanila. Gusto ko mag-real estate agent. Oh. See? Just keep watching yung mga lessons dito. Then you're bound to have a successful real estate career.
Yes.
HubSpot coach, okay po ba yun? Yes, actually that's a CRM that I'm setting up for. That I just set up for my client yesterday. HubSpot gamit namin. Yeah, it's free and it's already good to it's already very very good tool naman. Do you have any other questions? Let me just check sa FB Live. Wala naman so far. Bali, hindi na po pupunta sa ManyChat for SMS conversion. Yes, you can actually put it there sa ManyChat because, for example, once pag-land siya sa CRM mo, you can also have an integration for it to go out to ManyChat as well. So you have multiple places for them to be in, and you can just do the omni marketing. So you can do not only just SMS, not only just email, you can also do messenger marketing. Tapos you can follow up with them in all sides of their online space. So chinachat ka na, ini-email ka pa, tinetext ka pa, tas tatawagan ka pa. Sus, hindi ka magpo-forget ng lead. Strang bibili yun sa'yo kasi nakukulitan na sa'yo. Yun talaga yan. How about some MailChimp? Yeah, you can go and use that as well. Oh wait, no, some MailChimp. I don't use that for email marketing already because ewan ko parang tinopak sila. I think they banned real estate industry for some unknown reasons.
Seryoso to? MailChimp?
Yeah, yun yung chinat sa akin ng VA ko. Di na daw siya nakakapag-run ng mga email follow-up sa MailChimp kasi it's banned. Yun. So, any more questions, guys?
May question si Miss Sofia. Ano po ulit maganda gamitin na CRM for real estate? You mentioned a while ago, bro, na ano?
I use HubSpot, but the easiest answer is the one that you're going to use eventually. So kahit it's going to be Excel or Google Sheet or kahit nakasulat lang yan sa papel, it's going to be good enough. Basta gagamitin mo. Kasi that's one of the key things as for sales professionals talaga. Coach, di ba FB ads kailangan ng pixel? Paano i-connect yung pixel sa landing page? That's out of the topic for now kasi we're just talking about how to build high converting landing pages. But on another on another session na lang, papag-usapan lang natin yan. So, yeah, anyways, if there aren't any more questions related to building landing pages, just type 1 for us to be able to continue.
All right.
All right, one from Ms. Marie Christina, one from Mr. Gil, one from Lodi Malu.
Okay. Sige, go. Proceed tayo.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
So sige, let's go with the last question. What are the critical elements of a high converting landing page? Now guys, actually ito is more on the arrangement lang ng layout. I cannot really show you, but once you have downloaded the PDF, I'm not sure if I could show it here. Wait, teka. Wait, paano ba to? 4P framework. I think it's here. Sorry, there. So here's how it would look like in terms of layout. So I'm gonna be giving this to you guys para alam nyo yung itsura. Like guys, you just have to follow this things right here. Like I'm not sure if it's gonna be hard, but yeah, nakalagay na din lahat yung anong kailangan gawin. And for the content, you would just have to ask these questions then, and then kung ano yung sagot nila, i-copy paste mo na lang dito. Like, yeah. So, eto may mga arrangement na talaga. So, eto yung arrangement talaga for high converting landing pages. Like, based on creating tons of landing page, seeing what works and what doesn't. Even Stripe, yung payment platform, is using the 4P framework arrangement. Even Zapier is also using the same arrangement. So I think we are on the right track. So yun, I'll be giving it to you guys kasi medyo kulang tayo ng oras. Pero yun, we will answer the question last na critical elements of a high converting landing page. So eto, we are gonna be using the 4P framework. Yung meaning ng 4P is hindi yung 4P na nagbibigay ng ayuda sa Philippines. So hindi yung 4Ps na yun. So yun, yung 4P is number 1, promise, number 2, picture, number 3, proof, and lastly yung push. So yung 4P framework, it's a framework that's used to plan out the flow of your landing page content to be conversion centered. Now, in a quick gist, yung arrangement ng layout na to is once you follow this, habang like sa psychology, habang nag-scroll ka kasi ng isang website tapos gusto mong bumili ng product na yun, you are asking 3 objections lang talaga. Number 1, what's in it for me? Is it for me? Does it work? So yung layout na to guys answers those objections or handles those objections. So once used properly, it's gonna really increase your conversion. So yun. Teka, hindi ko mabasa. Paano? Oh no. Ayun. Kasi hindi ko makita sa okay. So yun, promise. Ito yung pinaka-important na part guys kasi it would answer the what's in it for them by an attention-grabbing headline. Now, pwede tayong pumunta sa isang example na lang. Teka, punta tayo. Now, we can go here. Tapos, we can go here sa Zapier. And then, I'll let you compare, guys. I'll let you compare. Now, tingnan natin yung headline ng Integromat. Integromat is the glue of the internet. Now, quick question. Do you guys understand what they are selling?
No.
Like, no.
Pero I think it's integration services, integration software.
Yes.
I'm not sure.
Yes. Yes.
Ooh.
Now, come here sa Zapier. Sa headline ng Zapier, it's connect your apps and automate workflows. Now, question, do you understand it?
Yes.
Now, what if I
Super
tell
easy.
you, yeah, now what if I tell you that Zapier and Integromat does the same thing? Sa tingin nyo, sino yung mas naiintindihan? Sino yung mas magko-convert?
Zapier.
Yes, because it answered the question na what's in it for them. So you'd have to craft a headline na super understandable. That's the very, 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 very important part of a landing page. You'd have to craft a headline that's very understandable. Kasi once you craft that specific headline, yung download link na button na yan, it's gonna be easy for them to convert. It's gonna be easy for them to fill out their information. So dyan pa lang, yan yung pinaka-importante, the promise. Alright? So next, alright. So next is picture. Now, for the picture, guys, these are the benefits that you would get from using that specific or buying that specific product. So dyan sa landing page, eto yung mga ilalagay mong benefits. Okay? Hindi yung like for example, nagbebenta ka ng ng cellphone, hindi ka maglalagay ng 18 megapixels camera and stuff like that. You'd have to be similar to Apple na capturing memories, mga ganyan. So that's picture. You are gonna be selling benefit. Right? That's picture. It's very, very important as well. Now, lastly, proof. Okay? Proof. Kasi there are people or there are leads that that for some reason, I'm not sure kung anong nangyari sa kanila in their past life, yung parang nagsasabi palagi, scam ba to? Kailangan ko ng proof. Ano yung mga testimonials? So yun yung importance kaya maglalagay tayo ng testimonials. Now, you may be asking, what if bago pa lang si client and wala pa siyang proof? What if wala pa siyang testimonial? Now, you could actually use articles na related sa binebenta niya. Like for example, yung iba, what they're using is, say for example, Mark Zuckerberg is using this type of pillow. Kahit different brand, ginamit niya yung article na yun para ibenta yung current product niya. So that's still proof. You can use that. All right? Now, next is push. Yung push, ito yung pinaka-simple lang guys. That's gonna be your call to action. Alright? So it could be in a form of a button or it could be a form wherein they could fill out their contact information. So those are the 4P. Those are the critical elements that your landing page would need to have. Again guys, for the arrangement of the layout, wala na naman. For the, sorry, holy smokes. For the arrangement ng layout, it's gonna be here. Okay? Eto siya. You can just copy this and then you would know kung ano yung mga specific section na kailangan. Okay? So, it's gonna be easy for you to follow kasi mayroon din illustration. So, I'm gonna be giving this to you for free. So the further details, yun nga, is gonna be in the bonus, in the download. And yun, we've already covered all the 4 burning questions that you have in terms of designing a highly converting landing page. Yung i-ask ko lang na favor sa inyo before I give out the download link is comment the one takeaway you got from this live session. Comment down,
Yes,
please.
guys, comment down in the Facebook comments down below. Let's see them takeaways.
Hopefully bro, naging valuable sa sa group yung yung live session na to.
Actually, yeah, like sobra kasi if I were to just do this alone yung landing page, parang like it's going to be so far. Yes, you don't need a website to get traffic. Tama. Porn means money. Yeah. Yeah, don't need the website, get leads.
Yeah.
Move
At the
for
end,
peace.
yeah, at the end of the day, what matters to most businesses is not really kasi another concern is that paano ako gagawa ng landing page kasi hindi ako marunong mag-design. Well, yun nga, at the end of the day, what you are doing is helping a business make money. You are not in a beauty pageant. You're kahit hindi yan maganda, guys. Like, it's not a beauty contest and stuff like that. So you can still create a landing page. It doesn't have to look good as long as it's converting. Your clients are gonna be happy. So yun.
Yeah. Mr. Ralph asked, na-integrate po ba yung landing page sa HubSpot, Coach? Para auto na nakalagay. Yes, you use Zapier for that, not Integromat.
The glue of the internet daw. Langya.
Grabe, napaisip pa talaga ako nun.
Like,
Like
diba?
that example was like mind-blowing to me. Kasi sobrang easy na ma-absorb ko yung headline ng Zapier. Tapos
Yes.
yung sa Integromat, parang mag-iisip ako, in that time span na mag-iisip ako, baka i-close ko na yung website.
Yes. Right. Kasi average visit time ngayon is just 7 seconds, or the attention span of any
Attention span.
attention span. Like, what the fuck? It's just 7 seconds. You only have freaking 7 seconds to convince someone if they're gonna be your customer or not. So make sure that every fucking second counts. And Zapier is doing it's doing good.
Yeah. Ito si Miss Marie Christina, hindi pala dapat beta agad ang focus. Dapat parang manliligaw, unti-unti muna, bigyan ng value yung audience. Pakilala muna. Tama. That's actually one of the biggest takeaways I've also got. It's more of parang na reconfirm yung mga nababasa ko, and apparently this is also true sa landing page design practice ni Mr. Errol. Actually, it's just yung revenue line, yung leads
Yes.
conversion retention.
Mm-mm.
I'll just fall into that.
Okay, madami pa silang takeaway.
Sobra. Ito talaga si Miss Jessica. Sobrang daming mga pa-quotations.
Yes. Mahilig yan. Actually, yan, may group din yan, paano lang yan, patahimik-tahimik. Pero
Wow.
yeah. She's more on workouts naman for freelancers naman. Kasi nga, most freelancers are just busy sa desktop nila, and medyo nakakalimutan na din na one of the best investment that we are gonna we would have is investing on our body and health. And yun, parang yun yung mission din niya. So, yun.
Awesome. Paano magbigay ng free ebooks? Add a download link.
Yeah, add a download link. You have to make sure na meron ka ng PDF. So, yun. Siguro ipopost ko na din yung download link ng ng framework. Sige, go. I'm gonna be doing the next page na, ha?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there you go.
There you go, guys. Go ahead, print this slide, and go ahead and download the 4P framework, because that lead magnet is absolutely awesome. Isang tingin mo pa lang, ang daming websites mo na yung mabibuild, and sobrang maraming 100K na mga mata-charge mo, mga ganun.
Yes. By the way, guys, just a heads up, you're gonna be redirected to our messenger bot. Yung reason bakit kayo mapupunta doon is we still haven't updated our system. So sorry naman. Pero Pero yun, we are leaning away from Messenger, but yun nga, as of the moment, it's gonna be there. So yeah, baka kasi kasi I've also been receiving tons of questions like if they're gonna be downloading something napupunta sa sa Messenger, then parang nafi-feel nila na spam or something buggy and stuff like that. Pero yun, just a heads up, you're gonna be redirected to Messenger.
In short, legit po to. Hindi po to scam. Open-minded po kayo lahat. All right, have you guys already downloaded or have you visited the Messenger bot for this very very awesome lead magnet that Mr. Errol Chizon, the master of landing pages, has given us? Done.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. So yun guys, I hope you find everything helpful, and I hope I've answered tons of, confusion or maybe burning questions that you have in terms of landing page. And again, bro, thank you so much for having me. It was really a pleasure of mine to be part of, of your group, and also to be part sa live session mo. So yun. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome, bro. And also thank you for imparting all these amazing education for us. And we hope we can do something like this in the future again.
Yes, definitely, bro.
Sige. All right. So
Sige.
thank you everyone for attending today's live, and we'll see you in the next one.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Okay.